if you already have a ultra widescreen 34-inch monitor, should you have a secondary 32-inch monitor? Well, I think you should. This is the brand new 32-inch flat screen from Cooler Master GM32FQ. It is seated here right next to the first generation ultra widescreen 34-inch. I use this monitor mainly for video editing and watching tons and tons of movies, as you can see here, and it's currently mounted on a monitor arm. So I've always wanted a second monitor, and I always thought that maybe having a second monitor next to a 34-inch is a little bit too much, but turns out it actually is perfect. So this secondary monitor, the brand new GM32FQ from Cooler Master, is actually very good deal. It has very dark blacks, very punchy colors, wide color gamut, and as you can see here with the new interface from Twitter, Facebook, and also Instagram, you can pretty much have 3 windows on one screen. So very, very nice. One thing that I really love about the new GM32FQ is in terms of how slim it is. Now let me show you the side profile here. So as you can see here, it is very slim, not the slimmest in the market, but still it is slim enough that it doesn't take up a lot of space on your desk. I also like the fact that it has a very slim bezel, so the screen almost goes all the way up to the top of the monitor itself. Now what about connectivity, right? So this monitor actually right now has 2 HDMI, 1 DisplayPort, and this time around it actually uses a different proprietary power source and also a USB-C input here as well, and also some interface button here to change the brightness and contrast and other menus on the back of the monitor this time around instead of under, just like the old 34-inch. The biggest difference compared to the 34-inch ultra wide screen is, of course, if you remember from my previous review, it actually has RGB lights on the old, sorry, not RGB lights, just the purple color on the back of the ultra wide 34-inch. For the brand new GM32FQ, there's no fancy light, so it's a no-frills monitor. I really dig this. And most importantly, Cooler Master retained the very cool steel base of the monitor as well, together with a cable clip included this time around, so that's actually pretty cool. So that is how it looks like at the back. Now, how does it perform? Well, obviously, this is a 144p monitor, so if you have a PS5, I think you would love this monitor. But other than that, the color, let me show you the desktop itself. Let me close down all the buttons here. Oops, there we go. There. So side by side, you can't really tell from my camera, but actually the color is a lot deeper and punchier on the GM32FQ. I will highly recommend getting this monitor. And the GM34 is still nice because it's a different experience editing videos and also watching movies on a ultra wide screen, especially when you have the new PS5 coming on board. But I actually right now game on my PS4. As you can see right here on my desk, my PS4 is now connected to the 32-inch GM32FQ from Cooler Master. Let me turn off the light on the side. Okay, so it actually is a very nice monitor, and as you can see here with the unique display stand, it actually retains the same display stand as we've seen from the old GM34FQ as well from Cooler Master. So the space they actually have, I actually put all my Bumblebee and also Gunpla collection here. So one thing that I really love about the new GM32FQ is now that they've switched the indicator light onto the bezel here. Some of you may not dig this, but I actually kind of prefer this compared to the old GM34 where the indicator light is actually at the bottom, and that's kind of distracting to me at least, right? Some of you may prefer the under buttons for controls on the old models, and some of you might prefer the bit more modern. A lot of new monitors right now have the controls at the back of the monitor instead. So yeah, no two ways about it. This is a brand new GM32FQ. The menus are actually right at the back of the monitor. In terms of the deep blacks, I think you would really love how the blacks are represented here, and especially on HDR content. So the HDR content of the new GM32FQ is surprisingly bright. I can say that in terms of brightness, the panel on the GM32FQ seems to be a little bit brighter with nicer darker blacks compared to the GM34 ultra wide screen. So if you are consuming a lot of HDR content and you say that HDR content is a must, you would definitely want to get the GM32FQ. So the brand new panels and models of monitors from Cooler Master is really something else. I think the value as well is very good. I'll put a link down below onto the marketplace where you can buy the Cooler Master monitor if you want to actually check them out. I would say that the Cooler Master GM32FQ is probably one of the better value, best bang for buck gaming monitor out there in the market today. With a 165Hz IPS panel, it is not only fast, but what I love most is the bright HDR performance of this monitor and the wide color gamut. The deep blanks on this monitor is really unbelievable. If you don't believe me, go and check it out in person if you can in any of the IT retail stores. But given that the price of this monitor is going on in the market, it is definitely one of the best gaming monitor you can buy today in the market. A very big thank you to Cooler Master Malaysia and also PC Byte for sending over this review unit. I'm gonna be missing this review unit when I send it back, but probably I'm gonna buy this on my own in the near future as well, since I need a secondary monitor. But till then, thank you guys for watching, and do let me know what you think of my desk setup. I will probably do a detailed review on my desk setup for all of you in the near future. But till then, thank you guys for watching and have a safe new year in 2023.